Tyler's Hope for Dystonia Cure was named after my oldest son, Tyler, when he was diagnosed with dystonia, obviously. And we didn't really know what it was, but we saw quickly that we could make a difference.
Dystonia is a brain disorder where the brain is sending abnormal and scrambled messages to our muscles.
When those brain signals get scrambled, then we have folks that end up with these very severe, what we call motor disorders. They can have trouble walking, they have trouble using their arms, their necks may be out of line, their eyelids may be blinking too much.
Even if you don't know somebody who is suffering from dystonia, you know somebody who's suffering from a movement disorder, and we're in this to end all of that suffering.
We're able to work with the team here, and they've been able to really have an impact, and it's known now as the epicenter for research and clinical care of dystonia patients.
If I could give you an analogy, it would be the domino analogy. So you take a disease like this that's really affecting our kids and our young people. We lean in and we get that disease, that domino falls. And then other small diseases and medium-sized diseases and larger-sized diseases fall.
This is the one that we know the gene, know the protein, we have the targets, and it's not degenerative, so we can find the cure.
It's a teamwork of patient community, sponsors, researchers, clinicians. They're all working hard to find some effective, more effective treatments, and of course their ultimate goal is to find a cure.
Neurological diseases like dystonia, they affect everyone. They're on every continent, they're in every culture, they're everywhere.
It's the third largest movement disorder in the world behind Parkinson's and essential tremor.
There's over 500,000 people who are affected by dystonia just in the US alone. And with our organization, we fund approximately 99% of every dollar that we take in goes to directly funding research.
Their awareness is so spread in the community, several hundreds of people, whether they are men, women, children, adults, all these people are aware of dystonia only because of Tyler's Hope Foundation.
We do quite a bit of education, not only here in Gainesville, Florida, which is the capital of dystonia with Tyler's Hope for a Dystonia Cure, but all over the world.
One of the things I enjoy most about Tyler's Hope is the collaboration with our team of global experts in the industry, combined with our dedicated local community.
We brought in researchers from all over the country and now from all over the world that come together and discuss their research. They discuss research starting from like the molecular level all the way up to the researchers who are working on clinical trials with patients, and they share their ideas, they give each other feedback.
We've been able to do this with Duke University, with Michigan, with UT Southwestern, Columbia, Harvard. There's not a place on the planet we won't go or try to get involved in this until we find the cure.
We started from nothing, bunch of friends sitting around a table with the Staubs thinking about what we could do, but for all of the support we'd received over the years, we'd probably still be noodling around that table.
Over the last 10 or more years, they have spent so much effort and they have tirelessly working to touch and transform lives for many people with dystonia.
And we can do it with the technology that we have, with the know-how, with the people. It's achievable, it's less complex than a lot of the other neurological diagnoses that I see in the clinic every day.
So we got together with some great friends and family and started the foundation to raise money to put towards the research to find a cure.
We're not some foundation that's anchored with a large donor that kind of supplies most of the funds. We have always been built on small donations and thankfully people who keep showing up year after year to keep supporting.
Tyler's Hope has put money out there all over the world and has really energized and galvanized this effort.
Whether it is a Season of Hope run that occurs every winter, golf tournaments, gala events, auction events, there are many events that occur spread throughout the entire year.
We hold it in a big open space, there's a bunch of bands, people, everything is donated, and all of the proceeds go to research.
We're always looking for something that's going to bring awareness, but also allow us to get together and have a really good time.
Tyler's Hope Foundation also works for patients and families. They are a big support and resource through social media, online social forums.
The website's a great resource, www.tylershope.org. There you can find out about research that we funded, upcoming events, and how you can get involved and donate to the cause.
There's a place on there where you can volunteer or donate. There's information about the research that's happening and other ways that you can show or create awareness for the organization.
We're always looking. We're looking for volunteers. We're looking for donations, both monetary and for auctions.
Community support is, the existential element of Tyler's Hope. Without it, we wouldn't exist.
Everything that we do is for Tyler's Hope and is for people who are suffering from dystonia.
Tyler's Hope is not Tyler's Hope, but a beacon of hope for all patients with dystonia.
It's important to our communities. It's important to communities all over the world.
We've been able to have an impact because of everybody coming together. The more we can do that, the quicker we can get to the cure.